Yes, ladies and gents, brace yourselves for a jaw-dropping revelation that left our Nigel Farage totally thunderstruck. Picture this: the banking group that he's been with since the 80s has cold-heartedly dropped a bombshell informing him that they're shutting down his accounts, and the man has tried to switch to 6 or 7 other banks, but it's like hitting a brick wall every time. Talk about a financial knockout. The cherry on top, though, is that even members of his family have fallen victim to this banking purge. Now, if you ask me, it's not rocket science. Without a bank account, functioning becomes as improbable as finding a straight white male on a telly advert. It's not just Nigel and his family, though, that are feeling the sting. Insurgent political parties like Reform, Reclaim and UKIP, they've all struggled with their own bank accounts. And brace yourselves for more outrageous tales. Trigonometry, the podcast that dared to stand up for free speech, that got its bank account yanked right out from under it. Meanwhile, the heroes at the Free Speech Union had their PayPal account held hostage until the public raised such an outcry that the mighty payments giant had to think twice. And the founder of Wings Over Scotland, which is a pro-Scottish independence blog, they lost their bank account for simply stating the obvious, which is that women don't have penises. Shock, horror. But hold on tight, because we're not done yet. During Calvin Robinson's show, we were hit with a shocking account from Reverend Richard Fothergill. Guess what? The righteous man had his account closed simply for offering some polite feedback on the perils of transgender ideology to his bank that was flying that clown flag. Now ask this very question. Would Yorkshire Building Society be so swift in closing the account of an imam, for example, who voiced his disapproval of their branches being adorned with that ever-changing pride flag? Just as they did here with a Christian. I say, wake up, Britain. We're facing a dire situation here. And let's face it, folks, we're careening towards a Chinese social credit system. You say something that irks the gods of ESG, diversity and inclusion, and you lose access to the bare essentials required for survival. We have to shield our cash, protect our speech, and stand tall against the tyranny of these banking behemoths.